Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
You're about to lose.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Get out from anybody.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a crowd unit, and they're going to with this crowd with them. And that's why they get after them.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come here.
This turns into disaster. He's not
Come here. Come here, boy.
Safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh.
Open is Watkins. He's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Throwing is Hurts.
Yeah, right.
Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
You cheat.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. As Sanders has it poked free. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And now off to the races down the right side. He's at the 40, 20, 10,
wow.
5. And this is brought all the
That's some
way
shenanigans.
back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
That was fake.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize.
Well, I was driving.
They go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Already
Hello.
in the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Hurts.
What the?
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Tua.
Oh!
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for Watkins.
Yeah, right.
Intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, I think we can safely agree. That's not a call you see very often on 1st and 10.
Ever. Who calls a first down sneak?
I guess the best we've probably seen is a first down quarterback draw.
Right.
Yeah, but not a sneak. But they did gain yards.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh, my God.
This is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Eric Rowe. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10.
Yeah, right.
It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It's caught inside the 25.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 60 yards.
Dusted him.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
You got lucky.
Elliott good on the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, they say that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill.
No.
Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd. Now he's hit on the
Oh my God. What is that?
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders now to add the extra point.
That's some shenanigans.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead.
Oh, you cheat.
Touchdown they scored previously, plus their
I
defense
held
making
to
that
that.
stand
What
up
the
and
hell?
getting the ball right back. Momentum may be shifting in their favor.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Oh.
It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They'll look to throw again. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
No.
This is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. His first half struggles continue. He has yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is, because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with.
You're not playing anybody.
Down by now, I think someone's got to get in his ear, got to be a psychologist a little bit, and get it back on track.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And going deep for Hill.
No.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing...
Oh!
Philadelphia! A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers.
Oh!
Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, 30 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Hurts will throw.
Oh!
So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Out to his left. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You're not fooling anybody.
Spike, and he faked it.
You're not fooling anybody.
And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3 quarters have come and gone.
Yeah, man.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it.
What?
It'll be incomplete, but remember, crazy situation here you don't see often. Not fourth down yet, so they will keep possession. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down to the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Howard. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
Just to make it for me.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the...
Not today, fool.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. A 2nd and 11 for the 19. Another try after the first down sack.
Not today, fool.
Down again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up.
Under pressure, and they got
Oh!
Cox. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an
More
answer
sacks, Fifth Avenue.
for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit
I hope you're not running.
And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for the quarterback.
Oh!
Down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll try to run with Sanders. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the ball. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite. He's got a man complete. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. It's a run with Mostert. He will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points.
Good game, bro.
This from experience, there will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they take a knee. Facing the prospect
Good game, bro.
from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Good game, bro.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Good game, bro.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to swell the lead to 6. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game. So in a game that's been full of twists and turns, here's another with time winding down.
And now, as you say, time's obviously a huge factor. But all you're looking for now is 3. So one big play, maybe a penalty, and you might get that shot after all.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. As the clock will stop with 8.
A pop, lock, and drop it like Huey.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple.
Oh!
Yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Take some chances here with the clock.
What a loser.
A touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything.
And he goes out of bounds without getting rid of it. A big loss there, and it goes down as a sack as well. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6.
Good game, bro.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure. As that is obviously no good. And that will keep us a 3-point game. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And they got it. They recovered it.
Decline.
Hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards.
Come here.
This one is down he goes. Marcus Epps. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack on first down.
Come here.
Lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Come here.
Able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, probably they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. And down to a knee. That's one way to
Good game, bro.
play. And a curious play
Good game.
here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle.
What a loser.
Safety spot. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
And down to a knee.
Good game, bro.
Well, that's one option. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless. And so am I.
What the fuck?
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. 2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Hurts sets up to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you.
Come here.
And down he goes, back at the 4-yard line. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen.
Safety.
That is going to be a safety. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And it's fielded at the 34.
Good game, bro.
Surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee. And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain first down. And they will take a knee here.
Here, bro.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 24.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy, crazy, crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball over for our own offense and get some points out of it.
And they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field position. Oh, a quarterback sneak on second down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for. And it's third down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So on fourth down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
Oh!
Broadway, 30, 10,
See you later.
touchdown, Philadelphia. That's an 83-yard kick return touchdown. The Eagles are able to move back in front. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball.
Lakers fucking suck.
My lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Told you, Bobby Johnson.
They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. Allen going to go on fourth down.
Oh!
Can't do anything. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills
See you at halftime.
out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Ready, break.
And they take a knee. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they will take a knee here. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. The kick by Elliott is good.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept away and boom, over the crossbar.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football
No.
first as the third quarter gets underway. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Jets. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Jets have got it. Well, there's two sides to every coin. get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
First and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job.
They've like taken some arrows through these games and they've kind of had letdowns after it. They come back here now swinging. This small lineup was day and night.
Lee, corner 3, off the mark. Another offensive rebound for the Suns. Greg steps into a 3 and drilled it. 13 seconds.
They've like taken some arrows through these games.
I'm the fastest reader in the world. I read 1,679 pages book within 2 seconds.
Yes. Good. What is it?
It was fast, so you didn't know.
What just happened now? What did you learn from the book that you just read? You said what?
The first one is very good.
I would shoot your meat. Are you crazy? You can't talk with you.
He's going to take a shot.
I just read. I can read fast.
Anybody can do what you just did. What kind of talent is this?
So with that pick, Charles, now they score here. You feel like they're really in the catbird seat in the first quarter.
Yeah, they certainly are, but think about it from the other side. They came into this game thinking they've got to keep up with their opponents, and after being down a score, what's one way to get it done? Fire right back at them. They took the shot. Didn't pay off at all.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Wilson. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker, because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Murray's throw taken in by Green here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Murray to the veteran Green for the Cardinal first. They'll look to throw again. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
It's over the middle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 30, 10. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions.
Let me play something.
The attitude that has to be adopted.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical
Early
side.
payday, fee-free overdrafts, no monthly fee. Chime, the #1 most loved banking app.
First down, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Yo, Lester, man, let's beat it.
They got a nice chunk there on the first
like the cover sled. I'm making my bread, doing my lean. Making my dough, ain't gon' play. Every day is like every play. Treating me like every day. Treating me like every way. Baby, come on, wanna stay. She stays and I said every day. I'ma roll up that OG. All on me.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here.
Let me play some more music for you.
Yo, that's the man of this beating.
I'm about to get off
Making my dough, ain't gon' play. Every day is like every play. Treating me like every day. Treating me like every way. Baby, come on, wanna stay. She stays and I say every day. I'ma roll up that OG. All on me, she all on me. Ain't no play, no ID. Yeah, she want me, I me. Yeah, she gon' see me young. Ain't no front, cause just begun. Ride my dick like a fucking slug. Ride my dick, cause just begun. Yeah, she going number one. Yeah, baby, gon' have some fun. Yeah, baby, gon' do some tricks. Baby, gon' ride my dick. I ain't really about to play. Yeah, I never do make things. Yeah, we gon' just like every day. Baby, coming, I'm stay. I ain't really gon' do. I don't know what me and you, baby. Yeah, that kangaroo, you ride me like a kangaroo. Like, oh, baby, come stay. Baby, like, you can't play. Baby, yeah, you come and stay. Baby, you can't you stay. Baby, you wanna come and stay. Yeah, you can't really stay. Baby, you wanna really stay. But you can't come every day. Riding me like a fucking sled. Doing this like Sugar Red. Doing this like fucking said. Do me like every day. Yeah, you make a play. Do right back every day. Baby, you wanna make a play. Baby, stay another day. Come and take another play. Baby, come
really describe what happened there. I'm trying not to for this one.
ride me like a fucking and you wanna get away. Now
These guys just
day. Ain't nothing day.
Rather than try to make a heroic return.
That's what they're talking
Yo,
about.
that's the man of this beating.
Sometimes when the road stuff comes to the front, and you really don't need it.
You fucking cheap.
I'ma roll up that OG. All on me, ain't gon' play no ID. Yeah, she want me, I me. Yeah, she gon' see me young. Ain't no front, cause just begun. Ride my dick like a fucking slug. Ride my dick, cause just begun. Yeah, we going number one. Yeah, baby, gon' have some fun. Yeah, baby, gon' do some tricks. Baby, gon' ride my dick. I ain't really about to play. Yeah, I never make days. Yeah, we on this like every day. Baby, come and wanna stay. I ain't really gon' do. I don't know what me and you, baby. Wanna believe you, yeah.
Like kangaroos.
You ride me like a kangaroo. Like, oh, baby, come and stay. Baby, like you can't play. Baby, yeah, you come and stay. Baby, you can't even stay. Baby, you wanna come and stay. Yeah, you can't really stay. Baby, you wanna really stay. But you can't call every day. Riding me like a fucking sled. Doing this like Sugar Red. Doing this like what it said. Do me like every day. Yeah, me, I make a play. Do right back every day. Baby, you wanna make a play. Baby,
Come on. Fucking cheat. You want to hear that again?
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime,
Let's beat it.
Say I'm not every day, do the thing like every day. Yeah, you know you take play. Keep the thing like I'm red, do the thing like I'm bad. Treat me like I'm red, ride me like a coke sled. I'm making my red, doing my dough, my flavor. Making my dough, ain't no play. Every day is like every play. Treat me like every day, treat me like every way. Baby, come up and wanna stay. She plays it out, say every day. I'ma roll up that OG, all on me, shit all on me. Ain't no play. Yes, you want me, I mean. Yes, you gon' see me young. Ain't no front, cause it just begun. Ride my dick like a fucking slug. Ride my dick cause it just begun. Yeah, we going number one. Yeah, baby, gon' pass the fun. Yeah, baby, gon' do some tricks. Baby, gon' ride my dick. I ain't really about to play. The young and like day. Yeah, we on this like every day. Baby, come and wanna stay. I ain't really gon' do. I don't know what me and you, baby.
Like kangaroo.
Baby, don't do it. Another day, ride me like a bus. Then you wanna get away. Now it's another day, ain't another day.
Touchdown, Jets. The two Wilsons, Zach and Garrett teaming up there. And the Jets use the short field to get in for 6. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been
right.
The two teams by far. That's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Masi Nissan.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21.
Let's go, Sacramento Kings.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they can... my goodness, another interception.
You cheat.
And he brings this one back. It's
You're a cheater.
6 and a Jet touchdown.
Why?
For this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in the spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. There's confident ways.
Hurry up and snap the ball.
I expect them to do exactly that.
He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
It's complete, and they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I'm about to quit. You cheat.
I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And they'll
get him down right around the 25. Actually,
you like that song?
26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Let me show you some Peyton Manning.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And now look at this.
What the fuck?
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
What a cheater.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson.
Oh!
On the crossing route. That's Moore.
Cheater. Cheater, cheater, pumpkinator.
Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this way. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Mr. Flaggeroni.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, good return.
Oh!
Past midfield. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this
I
game,
figured out how to beat you.
Start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And a short gain there down to the
You can't stop me.
37-yard line.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is intercepted.
Tater!
C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to a big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
You suck! You suck!
And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their head on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
I got some new plays for you.
One thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Throwing again on second down. Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Masala.
Complete. To throw is Murray.
Oh!
Revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
I know.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Oh!
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Come on!
Out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
On second down, a run with Carter.
Room here to run.
Come on.
Determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball on a give up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Buda Baker. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second down and a run by Robinson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Yes, please.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Targeting more, and he's
Stop cheating, bro.
Crossing pattern. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wilson wants to throw it. And he
I quit.
to the end zone. It's another.
I quit. Come on, bro. Friendly quit, please, please. Please, man. Friendly quit, please. No, never mind. I'll just give you the win. I'm just kidding. Here.